out, and I remember, I forget what, no, here's what I did. Before we went out, we were, I think, probably eating pizza. I think I told you guys, like, hey, there's a group that meets at Northcutt. It's called North Route in the 85, 86 world. And I think I told you guys, like, hey, there's a group that meets there. They're called the PIO Reunion. And just, like, we need to watch ourselves. So, of course, we go out. And I think I got scared while we were out. And I went back to Greg's house. And I don't know what scared me. But then you guys smartly devised this plan that, like, hey, like something's happening. And you guys made it so that you came back, but somebody was missing. And then you guys were like, hey, these people got them. And so then you guys went out to get them to, like, but of course it was all you guys were tricking me, but it was brilliant because I had made up the whole thing. So then we're sitting there and I'm with Greg's mom, and Greg's mom, to her credit, played into it. And I was like, is it okay that they're going out? She's like, yeah, it's going to be fine. They need to get whoever didn't come back. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess they do. And then you came back.
Wow.
And then, like, so you brought someone back, but then someone else wasn't with you guys that they got. And I always remember what you said, and this should have been the giveaway, but it wasn't. You said, I saw them. They were chanting around like a burning trash can. P-I-L. I remember thinking, how's it like, but it didn't clue into me, these guys. And it was actually Dan, when you guys came back in, you guys like told me what had happened. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I deserved it. Tall tale.
Oh.
But I thank you guys for.
Oh my gosh.
It was awesome. It was
what a
like,
great memory. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was.
Evan, do you remember in 6th grade, do you remember Misty McNeff?
Oh yeah. She moved to Lodi.
Yes.
Yeah. She was different than all the girls.
She was such an amazing chick.
Yeah.
The sweetest freaking person.
To everybody.
To everybody. I remember I was so sad when she moved.
Remember we called her.
Yeah.
And we sang PIL. Speaking of PIL,
we sang
PIL to her.
We sang her. She was the coolest person. I remember, like, I don't even know if I may have lost, I've lost things and we've moved, I don't know how many times, unfortunately. For decades, I had, remember the big fold-out piece of paper that we made our own yearbook at Northcutt?
Oh, did Mr. Lamb have us do it?
Probably. We made our own, and I remember she wrote like the sweetest thing on there. This is something we were signing. We were out doing field day.
Yeah,
the last days of school.
Yeah.
And we all signed it for each other. And I had that for years. And every once in a while, like I'd get like stories, and I'd see it. I'm like, oh my God. She always stuck with me. She was the sweetest freaking person. I remember her. And do you remember? Was it Jennifer, that gal that moved from Texas, and she had like total twang accent?
I only knew her a little bit, and I just remember, did she go out with Troy Rainwater?
She may have.
I want to say, because I remember them being friendly, and I remember of all the breakdancers.
Yeah,
Troy
he was in the total break. Yeah, because he hung out with like Ryan Wise.
Yeah.
And like John Paul Marino. And
Every
Sean.
so often I run into John, and I actually sent John some of my books.
Did you?
But see, John is like, how do I put this? What's the best way without me sounding like a fool? John is like a literature teacher. So and my books are like young adult fiction. Yeah. So I'm just saying there's like, it's like reading, my stuff's like the Sunday Funnies. His stuff is like the freaking New York Times.
Where does he teach?
I think up north. Somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think he might be like a professor.
I need to find him. So
dude,
John, he was. I gotta. Do you really like close my account like ages ago? I need to reset.
Why?
I don't know. I just.
I'm done. And this social media thing isn't gonna take off.
Right? Yeah. I was like, I don't know. You know, I really gotta get back on
Instagram, and you're good on Instagram. You're like him.
I'm on here, and it's. Maybe because it's quicker. I don't know, but my kids send me stuff on there all the time.
Gotcha. Oh, that's
so
awesome.
Like Josh, my youngest, so Logan's not on social media. He could care
On
less.
purpose.
On purpose. He could care less, which is actually kind of cool.
Oh,
He
wow.
does like a couple like things where he has something else on, I don't know if it's like Discord or something, where he follows like YouTubers he likes, like video
cool,
gamers.
Cool. Good for him.
Josh is he's on Instagram and the other stuff with his friends. So he's constantly like sending me like funny clips and stuff like that. He like he thinks it's funny. And Sophia, like Natalie Wilbur went to, because Natalie works for a charter school up in LA.
Okay.
Because she went to UCLA and then stayed up there. She lives in Koreatown.
So these are Beckman alumni.
These are Beckman alumni.
Yeah.
So she went to UCLA for theater, studied directing, and ended up working at a charter school. She wants to get into working in a museum, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's like her dream. Sophia went to St. Edward's in Austin and then went to grad school for theater in London. So now she stayed in London, and she's looking to get into theater. She just got a job, actually, at the Polka Theater. It's a kids' theater out there.
But she's
Loves it. She's in London. So she sends me stuff on Instagram.
Isn't that ironic that she ends up in London and so much of your, like what you've been inspired by and what has informed you?
My whole world is just like, if you got, like, I finally went out there.
Like freaking.
All my favorite bands are British. Everything. My whole world is British, and she's out there.
And is she into that music at all? Is she into?
She likes other stuff. Like, she'll listen to some of that stuff, but it's just, I was out there in December. I finally went.
So that was your first time ever going?
Yeah, can you believe that? First time ever going. I went to London. Josh and I went. I was there for her graduation. And and to me, it was like the nuttiest thing to be there. I'm like, I cannot believe, like, this place is so me. Like, you know, it was weird. Like, you know, Rachel was like, she's like, good luck coming back. I'm like, that's my whole world. Like, I've always. So the next time I go, I gotta go to Manchester. I gotta go to Liverpool. Like, all, you know, I gotta go see all that. But yeah, anyway, I'm on there because they send me stuff on there all the time. But I probably should get back on Facebook, because there's so much of that old world on there that I would love to see on there and connect.
To tie that also together, I remember after we had our first bad connection practice, and I wrote that one riff, dun, 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 and that's all that I could play, and you played drums to it, and we played that again and again and again. I remember I went home that night, and I woke up, and I for whatever reason, I was sleeping on the floor of my parents' room. I didn't have a nightmare or anything. I think I just sitting there to sleep. And I woke up, and it was like a documentary on the Kinks, and it was all about. It may have been Come Dancing. It was like I remember just listening to it as I was trying to get back to sleep, and I remember thinking to myself, like, wow, I wonder if me and German are gonna like do a band that they'll one day do a documentary about. Like, I got really excited about, even though all I had was that riff.